Hello everyone. I trying to get the camera right. And I think this video is going to be more of a follow-up of a video I did way back when. It's called I Don't Fit In. I don't know why I always look at it like this. I think this is how I think now. But anyway, it's like way back when. It's called like a video that I don't fit in. So I don't kind of want to make that. And I think this video is going to be called like being different or being weird or something. Now, the first thing about it is, what exactly is, you have to define what normal is, and normal is just what the majority of people are doing. That's normal. And abnormal is what not falling into that majority, not doing what the majority of people are doing. And I would be considered abnormal, weird, abnormal, eccentric, even, eccentric even. I mean, I would be considered all of that. And like people who have been watching my videos for some time, you've seen the video, you've seen some of the things that I'll say and things that I'll do. Um, that's how I am in real life. Not even joking. That's literally how I am in real life. I mean, you can ask people in my life. You can ask my brother. You can ask some, my Facebook friends, from people from school. They'll tell you that is how I am in real life. Cause now it's like they're just like, yeah, that's Adrian. That's how he is. I am I am exactly like that. Bar none. That is no act. The only thing that's an act would be like maybe the when I was playing that HitmanVonDoom character was a little sexist, but other than that, it's like this is no act. This is no act. It's like absolutely no act. And the thing about it is, here's the thing: I don't fit in. I'm dead serious. I seriously do not fit in. No matter where I go, what I do, I will never ever fit in. I've yet to meet any group, any pact, any organization that I fit in. Yet. It hasn't happened in my 25 years of being on this planet. But, I will say this. People have accepted me for the person that I am. The one thing you need to remember, folks, is people who matter don't mind, and people who don't matter mind. Like, people don't really mind me anymore. They actually like me for the person that I am. They're really crazy person. But that's the thing. Like, I will never ever be able to fit into one single group. Like, I can kind of fit in here, make my way here, make my way there, but I can never truly really fit in. And that's the kind of sucks. But it's like, if it's like a smaller group, it's pretty fine. But it's like the thing that sucks about it's like if it's a larger group, I don't typically. If it's like a large party or something, which I typically would never go to, I will always be wandering around like a chicken with his head cut off because I don't really fit into any little sect. So I'm like going here to here to here. I'm constantly moving. But anywho, the one thing I can say, the people who are saying that they don't fit in or they're off, they're considered eccentric or weird. It doesn't matter what other people say. It matters what you think of yourself. That's the truth. And don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that sometimes you're not gonna feel it, and it's not gonna wear on you a little bit. Because truth be told, sometimes, it does wear on me a little bit. Sometimes. Because I can, trust me, I notice. I'm not an idiot. I do notice some of the looks that people will give me. I do kind of notice, like, some people will actively avoid me, or, like, they will be uncomfortable around me. I do notice that. I'm not an idiot. Yes, I am not an idiot. I am in pharmacy school. I can't be an idiot if I'm there. But, I do notice that, and sometimes it will wear on me, but then after a while, I just kind of have to remind myself, yeah, they're missing out on knowing me. So it's like, you know, you just got to be comfortable with yourself. Be comfortable with your weirdness or your abnormalness or your eccentricity. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just sounds cool. But be comfortable with yourself. That's the most important thing. If you're happy and if you're not actively hurting anyone, then there's no problem. It's their problem. It's everyone else's issue. And I'm kind of at the point now where like I really like my ability to care is not incredibly high anymore, especially since I've taken the medication and things have really gotten better with the bipolar disorder stuff. I don't have a bunch of crazy thoughts in my head. I'm kind of at a point like I really do not care a whole lot. I do care somewhat, but not a whole lot. And you know, just for example, I mean, I will literally go to school like dressed as Scarlet Spider, and I was the spandex suit. I can't get away with that in professional school. But with like the web shooters, I get stares absolutely. But do I really care? It's like, no, not really. I just felt like dressing as Scarlet Spider. Another thing I'm planning on doing, I'm gonna dress as a Pokemon trainer one day. Like, I literally just need the gloves. And I will be dressed as Ash Ketchum, the Pokemon trainer. I'm gonna be doing it to school. Why? Because I just feel like it'll be fun and cool to do. Am I gonna get stares? Absolutely. Are some people gonna really think that's weird? Yeah. But do I care? Not really, because hey, it's making me happy and other people actually like it. But most importantly, I'm doing what I want to do and I'm not hurting anyone and it's making me happy. I mean, another example is like just like 2 other days ago, whenever I have an exam, I paint my face. And I don't mean like full sting paint. I mean like I'll put like lines here and here, or I'll like do something like that, and I'll paint my face to get ready for the exam. And that's something that I like doing. I mean, it just really feels like it gets me in the mood for taking the test, to fight for the test, and again, same thing, but people, like I said, people that don't mind matter and people that mind don't matter. And pretty much like, I may not fit in anymore, but there are I have people in my life that like me for the person that I am, that they pretty much accept me, and they love how I am. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, and it's pretty much funny now because it's gotten to a point where it's at a point now where everyone's kind of used to me. The people that actually know me, they're taking the time to get to know me and really like me. They pretty much, it's gotten to a point, they're pretty much used to me now. Because I was just talking to somebody and I was just like, I love it now. I love it how now, whenever I do something like that's considered weird or crazy, like painting my face, that none of you guys even say anything anymore. None of you guys even question me or say anything. And I love how you guys, I love how you guys have gotten used to that. And I just remember, I was just mentioning that to someone. They were like, well, yeah. They were like, well, yeah, we expect you to do this now. We expect you to do this kind of thing now. And it was like, and that's kind of normal for us. That's kind of like the norm for us now. You're doing something like this. It's kind of normal. So it's like, yeah, we kind of expect that. And they pretty much just told me like, yeah, now we're just like, yeah, that's Adrian. That's Adrian. It's pretty great. So it's great, when you do something insane, people don't really do something that's considered insane or eccentric or abnormal. People don't even mind anymore. People don't even question it. They're just like, they're so used to it. They're like, yeah, that's him. But that's kind of where it's at. It's at a point where I'm like that now with a lot of people at school, and a lot of people in my life that they're just like, yeah, that's him. And so yeah, I mean, just if you're a little off or eccentric or don't fit in like I do, I mean, because I don't fit into any mode whatsoever. I don't fit into quite the comic book community mode because because I don't know a ton of artists and a ton of writers and works and stuff, and I don't have a massive collection. I don't do a lot of comic book hauls. I don't fit into this whole other sect of mental health because I'm into this thing, and I don't fit into that mode and this mode, and I don't fit into being a nerd apparently, because like I don't know what World of Warcraft is or any of that stuff, and I don't fit into any particular mode. And just because you're a little off or eccentric like I am, which is like, there's nothing wrong with that, folks. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If people have a problem, then that's their problem. It really is. People are gonna like you for who you are, and for me, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna pretend who I am. I'm this guy. And contrary to popular belief, I don't exactly get up in the morning and say, how can I be weird and unique today? I just am. I just being myself. And that's all I can say to you guys about being eccentric and really not fitting in, is that you may not fit in, but people are going to like you. There are going to be people out there that like you, that really like you, that accept you, and if other people kind of avoid you and kind of give you those looks and like, I don't really want to get to know them, that's their loss. Because trust me, I get that. I get that in school. But that's their loss. You know what? It's your loss. Not my problem. But yeah, so that's just my little thing. Don't worry about it. We all are a little quirky. Some of us are more quirky than others, like myself. And the most important thing is that if you're comfortable, just to be comfortable with who you are and yourself. That's it, folks.